up like Wimby, she keep calling. Jumping on a bird with a bird, I'm in Boston. Skip to my loo on a like Austin. Ballin'.
Live from New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the NBA. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. You take a look at the Raptors.
And this is a team they'll see a lot of 4 times total this season. The first game went their way. We'll see if they can push it to a 2-0 lead tonight.
Yep, a second victory in as many tries would establish a positive pattern for this ball club. Give them a lot of confidence against this team.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious. Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Outside Boozer. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Powell. Bates grabs the miss. Pass to Boozer. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Clearly a foul.
New York shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
And there's the drive, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's Adebayo. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Over to the left wing. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And he converts the layup.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And so White will bring it up for the Knicks. Outside Boozer. Takes a three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Got that bucket in no time at all. The Knicks with the lead.
Number 3.
To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's White. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Bam dropping another dime, never shy about sharing the ball.
And White slams it in. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Knicks have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Unloads. It's Clark with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First team foul.
Shot on the wing, and it falls over the rim and in. 1:43 left in the first.
Toronto foul. First personal foul. Third team foul. Raptors substitution.
1:39 left here in the first quarter. Here's Ellis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here he goes. There's the killer two-handed slam.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. Off target from three-point range. .55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now here's Kispert. Still without a basket. White down low. From outside the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Ellis in the post. Right wing. Back to White. From downtown. The shot, no good. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Raptors out in front.
The Raptors, 18.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
He lobs it up. Cuts off the pass. Pass break. Here come the Raptors. Bobo gets the basket.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on. And Anunoby, a willing passer, a team player, wants to get that ball to his open guys.
And yes, it's good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Queen. He's got 6. Wide open look. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Shot's good by Boozer. Boozer's got 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Into the lane. Queen. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 3. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Zoelos will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And the dunk by Powell.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Raptors moving the ball around. The shot from the low post is good. He has 6.
Now all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Pass to Bates. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And New York making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. 0. Kobe White.
The second effort. Tries again. And another shot. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
32-27. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Mobo. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. And the Raptors lead by 7. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. 3-pointer. Rebound by Kispert.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. A floater. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's White. A three-pointer, no good. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Queen. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Queen's got 10 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Clark. Pass to Kispert. White looking around. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
The Raptors making a switch here. And both free throws good for White.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Here's the 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Johnson outside. To the left wing. Clark for 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Raptors lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Johnson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Inside. And that one is hammered home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Drives to the hoop. And it goes down 2 points. Johnson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors. And so White will bring it up for the Knicks. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Raptors making a switch here.
Substitution.
Raptors leading by 7. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. The 3 from Johnson. It's rebounded by New York. Outside, White. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Boozer. The kick out to Anunoby. It's deflected. It's stolen by Adebayo. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin.
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Screened by Boozer. Here's White, and he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 10 points.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Here's Adebayo. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
It's Adebayo with the rebound. Raptors leading by 7. And the wing jumper offline.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Outside, White. Screened by Boozer. Out to the wing. Just 3 to shoot. No good from the wing. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big Man, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project. Certainly, Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy is, okay.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. White with it. Now defended by Adebayo.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, mounts to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Johnson outside. Adebayo the screen. Down low. Snatched away. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
They get it back.
Oh man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Oh, and he misses the dunk. Raptors leading by 4. 18 feet out. The Knicks pull it in. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Toronto.
2 shots.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
But they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now Ellis. Outside Boozer. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Raptors leading by 6. There's the drive. He doesn't hit that one. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
.34 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. For the 3. A putback. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. Baseline try. That one doesn't go.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And the basket is good.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
1 second left. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there.
Substitution.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Toronto ahead, up 4. Dunk.
3. The Raptors. 47.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Knicks trailed by 4. To the paint. Count it. He's got 24.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times happen. An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Mobo. Basket counts. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Bates. Pass to White. Spins. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. It's Powell on the wing. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. It's deflected. Outside Boozer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That free throw good from Boozer. Boozer hits them both. Raptors with the lead. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And there is the whistle. It goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Raptors need to get a shot off. Clock at 2. And the Raptors miss again. And here are the Knicks now. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Pass to Bates. They set the pick. Back to White. To tie it up. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him.
Thank you, David. Here's Boozer. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors leading by 4. Nice break. Here come the Raptors.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Bates. Out left to the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Johnson. Can't get it to fall.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Shot from the wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Queen. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. And so White will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing here by 8. Up and in on the layup. He's got 26.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Out to the right wing. On the corner. Queen can't get it to go. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:46 left to play here in the 4th. Outside, White. Fires away from way outside. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Misses from short range. Toronto leading by 6. The 19-foot shot hit right through the net.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Raptors.
And a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts. Jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
It's hauled in by the Raptors. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 13. And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Yeah, you know that nighttime, daytime she don't see me, acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with a Mickey Mouse, this ain't Disney. Still identity for the like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, go get your paw paws chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white Scottie Pippen. Like it beef with from every in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling gimme. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a killie. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. I feel abused, pulling on my belt. You need help with something? Pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on it. Catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Not a fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Dr. Trench is banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite.